back. My next guest stars on 2 hit shows. That's very hard to do. The NBC series Law and Order Special Victims Unit and HBO's prison drama Oz. Please welcome Christopher Meloni. I've never seen you in this kind of hat before.
Dude, you caught me in summertime.
Yeah.
I
didn't mention you have a hip-hop album coming out.
Well, make sure to buy it. Last time we were together, I was humping your leg.
What was that? Oh, right, you shot a bit for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's explain that first before we just assume. I was so attracted to you in that hat. I just had to have you.
Well, you know.
You are now shooting the series finale for Oz. This is going to be the last one ever.
Final. Yeah.
Now, this is such an intense series. I mean, it's one of the most intense television shows that's ever been made. Are you guys going to, I mean, I can't even imagine what the end of this series would be. What kind of grotesque, weird, intense things?
Well, we're trying to get Adam and his fiancée on to do their anal bit.
Yeah. Terrific. Let's talk to him about that.
Adam,
anything to... Yeah. He can't wait.
Yeah, and...
did you just roll up your pants to show more leg? Is that what you just did right now? I don't know if you could see that on TV, but you just thought, I'm not showing enough leg, I better roll this up.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's the...
Sharon Stone can do it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
What's the series finale going to be like?
You know, I'm actually sworn to secrecy. We actually have like little numbers printed on each script, so if anyone, you know, kind of wants to be a snake and get it out there on the internet, they're going to get busted.
Right.
All I can tell you is I'm still working on getting you in there.
I always wanted to have a guest shot on Oz.
It's a shower scene.
It's great, yeah. And people want to see that. Yeah. I'm the person they want to see nude. You play this very violent, creepy character. There's no other way to describe this character that you play on the show. Do fans ever confuse you with the character you play? Are there people that are ever upset with you or weird with you?
No, just the opposite. It's not an upset. They're attracted in some strange way, and that in and of itself is a little strange. I was at an event to help with some organization. And, you know, that entails getting your picture taken with a lot of different people, and a huge drag queen came up to me, and that's fine, you know, hi, how are you? She goes, oh, can I get my picture taken with you? I said, sure. Get the picture, and she goes, I just love your show. I love all the drama. I love the shower scenes, all the naked men. You realize, you know, that's kind of what your career is boiled down to. You think you're doing this, like, great work, and bottom line is they want to see you naked.
Right, right. I have not found that to be true myself, but...
Well, play your strong suit. Just play your strong suit. It doesn't matter.
You have a 15-month-old daughter.
Yeah.
Is that right? She's 15 months old. That's a good thing. Obviously, she can't really be watching your work on television, but what does she like to watch on TV? When you're do they even register TV when they're 15 months? Are they watching it?
Sesame Street freak. Complete Sesame Street freak. And that's always a strange thing because, you know, you have to kind of give them structure, but you don't want to impose your ideas and your feelings on, you know, too much of things. But, you know, you can't help yourself. You're watching the Sesame Street, and I love Elmo, and I love Grover.
Right.
But she loves Big Bird, and I just don't get it. And so she's always...
What's your problem with Big Bird?
I just don't trust him.
You don't trust him? Have you had business dealings with Big Bird? Where he screwed you over? What about Big Bird? I've never heard someone say, I don't trust Big Bird. He just seems like this, you know, that's him, that's Big Bird. There's no hidden agenda.
I think because his legs go in like this or something, his legs are too long, there's something... I mean, no, nothing personal, you know. I trust you.
You trust me.
I trust you. I don't know, but she loves that Big Bird. And,
well, have you ever, because they get celebrities to guest star.
Great people. There was Robert De Niro on just last week.
Are you joking?
Bobby D was on Sesame Street.
Robert De Niro was a guest on Sesame Street?
He's sitting here. Elmo is sitting there, and Elmo is interviewing him.
What was that like?
It was interesting.
Yeah.
He goes, so, Robert De Niro, what do you do? He goes, well, Elmo, I'm an actor. And what does that entail? What do you do? Well, entail, he didn't use entail. I mean, you know.
What does this entail, pray tell?
Yes.
Man, Sesame Street's going down the toilet. I have a query for you, Mr. De Niro. They're showing it on Bravo now, yeah. James Lipton's doing it.
Oh, my God. With the cards.
So De Niro was there? You know, I got to be a guest on Sesame Street once.
Did you?
And it was such a freaky thing because, you know, I grew up watching Sesame Street, and it's weird when you shoot something on Sesame Street, there it is. It's like that's the street.
Who was your scene with?
It was a bunch of, like, assorted monsters.
Monster Time.
Yeah, it was like Monster Time.
Yeah.
I didn't know their names. They were insulted. I just thought that they were like assorted monster. But the weirdest thing is there's Sesame Street. You're there. And the thing that weirded me out is that it's Sesame Street, and they have a little kiosk with newspapers on it to make it look like a normal street. And they had just stuffed regular newspapers in there, and it was like the New York Post, and it was like, you know, prostitute beheaded in murder. I was like, man, they shouldn't get tight on that picture. That would creep out the kids watching.
There's a surly Indian guy behind the counter.
They've got everything. But it was really, and I saw up in the rafters they had stuff. This is true. Like Snuffleupagus was stuffed into the rafters, just hanging there. It was the creepiest thing. I was like, I really like it. Ah! Very freaky.
Snuffleupagus wouldn't listen.
Yeah. He got out of line.
That was Big Bird's doing, trust me.
Yeah. There's a reason you didn't trust
He didn't pay the VIG. Boom.
Law and Order SVU airs Friday nights at 10 on NBC. It's doing quite well. And new episodes of Oz return in 2003. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank
Christopher
you.
Meloni, everybody. We'll be right back with Our Lady Peace. Stick around. Our show. Do want to thank all my guests, Mr. Christopher Meloni. Thank you very much for being here.
My pleasure.
Good to have you. Big thanks to Adam Sandler for stopping by. Always nice to have Adam here. Thanks to Our Lady Peace for being here. And of course, Max Weinberg and his Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So you'll be looking, when you look out the window, you'll be looking sort of into my ass.
I'm okay with the yes. I'm okay with the yes.
Okay, maybe this isn't the best place.